Seoul, March 2025 *. Cha Eun-woo has once again shown that his good looks lie not only in his face, but also in his heart. The actor and idol of the ASTRO group donated 100 million Korean wons, around 1.1 billion Indonesian rupiah, through the Korean Red Cross to help restore large forest fires that hit the Ulsan, Gyeongbuk and Gyeongnam regions. The donation was used to provide relief vehicles, emergency supplies, and temporary shelters for disaster victims. This action not only shows Eun-woo's concern for humanitarian issues, but also serves as a clear proof of her role as a socially responsible public figure. According to a statement from the Korean Red Cross, Cha Eun-woo's help means a lot in the midst of an emergency that has affected thousands of people. We are grateful for Cha Eun-woo's contribution. This assistance will soon be distributed to meet the urgent needs of the fire victims, said the official representative of the Red Cross. Shortly after the news broke, the hashtag #ChaEunwoo4Hope became trending on platform X, formerly Twitter, with thousands of fans expressing pride and concern for their idols. Many praised Eun-woo not only as a talented actor and singer, but also as an example of the younger generation. This is not the first time Cha Eun-woo has been involved in social activities. Previously, he has also donated to the fight against COVID-19, student scholarships, and anti-bullying campaigns. This noble action further strengthened his image as a celebrity who not only shines on the entertainment stage, but also in the midst of people in need. With this kind of generosity and empathy, Cha Eun-woo continues to prove that he is more than just a handsome face. He is the hope that the support from the fans, known as Aroha, will also flow. Many fan-base communities in Korea and internationally have followed in the idol's footsteps by raising additional funds and sending aid to affected areas. Some fanbases even organized the delivery of food, masks, and warm clothing to evacuation posts, making Cha Eun-woo's action a trigger for a wider solidarity movement. Eun-woo's attitude makes us want to do more, one fan from Indonesia said in a social media post. He is not just an idol, but a living inspiration. Even the Korean media is silent. Several news portals highlighted how Eun-woo's contribution has influenced public opinion and raised awareness about the importance of mutual aid in dealing with disasters. Articles about the news of his donation were widely shared and commented with praise, including from artists and other public figures. In fact, the local government reportedly gave special appreciation for Eun-woo's contribution, which was considered to have helped speed up the post-disaster recovery process. One of the officials in Gyeongbuk said, "The help from famous citizens like Cha Eun-woo really helped us in mobilizing more parties to intervene." In the midst of his busy preparing for military service, Cha Eun-woo still shows high social concern. This action is not only a vivid proof of the human values he held, but also a positive legacy that he left behind before temporarily leaving the entertainment world. With his contribution in the midst of a disaster, Cha Eun-woo once again proves that popularity is not only about the camera's spotlight, but also about how much light he can give to others. Not only the public and fans, a number of fellow celebrities also responded to Cha Eun-woo's noble action. Some of his close friends in the entertainment industry expressed their admiration and salute through social media. Senior actor Kim Seon-ho wrote on his Instagram story, "Proud of you, Eun-woo. The world needs more people like you." While singer IU left a comment on one of the fans' uploads, "He is always sincere, even when there is no camera." Eun-woo's move also sparked heated discussions on Korean online forums, such as The Coup and Nate Pan. Many netizens praised that he not only acted symbolically, but provided concrete assistance and had a direct impact. He not only donates but really cares about the needs of victims such as relief vehicles and emergency supplies. "That's amazing," wrote one netizen. Even some media analysts call Eun-woo's action as one of the most meaningful moments in the Korean entertainment world throughout the beginning of 2025. With this concrete action, he not only established his position as an artist loved by the public, but also strengthened his image as a role model capable of bringing positive change. On the eve of his departure for military service, many believe that Cha Eun-woo has left a trail that will not be easily forgotten. He will not only be remembered for his stunning acting or perfect visuals, but also for his big heart and real actions in helping others. With one act, Cha Eun-woo teaches that caring can touch more hearts than just popularity. And for that, the public will always wait for his return, not just as a star, but as an inspiring figure who has changed the world, little by little, with love and real action. And in closing, Cha Eun-woo also wrote a short but touching message through his agency Fantajo. In the statement he said, "I only do what I think is right as a fellow human being. I hope this help can ease the burden of those affected and give hope in the midst of difficulties. Thanks to everyone who moved in together. Let's keep looking out for each other." The message instantly went viral and was shared thousands of times on social media, re-establishing his image as a humble and caring public figure. Many say that despite being at the peak of her career, Eun-woo remains grounded and does not forget human values. Now, ahead of his last fan meeting before serving in the army, this moment is a reminder that Cha Eun-woo's existence in the entertainment world is not only about entertainment, but also about the positive influence he can spread. With the concrete steps he took, he left a much deeper impression than just the outward appearance. Cha Eun-woo is not just an actor or idol. He is a symbol of caring, sincerity, and the power of a public figure to bring about change. And for that, the world will always look forward to his return, not just as an artist, but as a living inspiration. Not surprisingly, many fans and media refer to Cha Eun-woo's noble act as the last gift before enlistment. In the midst of her busy preparing for the fan meeting of the Royal and her military service period, which is about to begin, Eun-woo actually chose to close the last sheet before the hiatus with a humanitarian action that made an impression on many people's hearts. The number of fan communities even planned to make March an annual social action month titled Eun-woo's Month of Giving where Aroha around the world will organize charity activities, donations, and social campaigns on behalf of the idol. This shows how much positive influence he has instilled, not only in Korea, but also globally. A fan from the Philippines wrote, "When another artist says goodbye to a concert or merchandise, Cha Eun-woo says goodbye to a donation. It was the most sincere and meaningful way we've ever seen." Amid a world of entertainment that is often filled with glamour and controversy, Cha Eun-woo emerges as a different person, reminding everyone that popularity can be used as a force to do good. It goes away for a while, but it leaves a trail that is not easily lost, a trail of love, empathy, and hope. And when he returns from his military service, many are convinced that Eun-woo will return not only as a brighter star, but also as a more mature and inspiring person. One thing is for sure, Cha Eun-woo's acts of kindness will live on, serving as an example and a reminder that even one person can make the world a better place. With his imminent departure for the army, Cha Eun-woo has closed an important chapter in his career journey in such a meaningful way. Behind the camera spotlight and sparkling stage, he chose to leave an impression through real actions that help others and touch the hearts of many people. The donation of 100 million Korean wons for the restoration of forest fires is not only a form of sympathy, but a clear proof that fame does not make him forget the value of humanity. In the eyes of the public, he is not just a celebrity, but a symbol of hope, a person who is present not only to cheer, but also to strengthen. When he returns from his military service, the world may have changed. But one thing that will not change is the respect and love of those who have been touched by his sincerity. Cha Eun-woo has proven that being a true star isn't just about shining on stage. It's about being a light in the middle of darkness. And his light will continue to shine, even when he temporarily disappears from the entertainment stage.